Welcome back. You've joined a few hog riders as we're heading on the Manukau Heads. We're just coming out of Cemetery Road at Pollock. On the Manukau Heads, we're turning onto Awhitu Road, and this is going to take us all the way through to Graham's Beach. And there's some pretty nice riding to be had along this stretch of road, probably a little bit underexplored. I wasn't even aware of Graham's Beach until a few years back. Great little destination positioned straight across from the Auckland airport, across the Manukau harbour. So that's what this video is going to be showing us today, maybe a part of Auckland media you haven't yet seen. But it's never really too late to find out about your own backyard, is it? All you got to do is get a motorbike and get out there, and you'll discover places you've never even dreamed about before, right on your doorstep. So how do you get here? Well, you travel through South Auckland, you get yourself to Waiuku, and then you ride or drive up the Manukau Heads on the western side. Get yourself onto Awhitu Road, and it will pretty much just lead you through to Graham's Beach. Now, we've gone through the settlements of Matakawa, I think, and Awhitu. We're on Graham's Beach Road now. Views start to get quite spectacular. The body of water in front of us that we can see is in fact the Manukau harbour. And when we turn onto the final approach to Graham's Beach, pretty much directly straight across from us, across the water, you can't see it too well apart from in the distance, is the Auckland airport. A massively underutilised facility over the last few years with the pandemic sweeping the world, but with changing policies around management of COVID in the country, the airport is starting to gear up. More visitors will be arriving, and it's going to become easier to travel to New Zealand. So come on back down. We're all waiting to see you, and there's some plenty of nice roads to be riding. We're on Big Bay Road now. We're about to turn right onto Hudson Road, which is kind of the final approach down to Graham's Beach. You might remember a video that I put out not so very long ago where I completely overshot this turn on one of the rides. Yeah, not my finest hour. I'd overshot a couple of corner markers on that particular ride for one reason or another. But anyway, once bitten, twice shy. Wasn't missing that corner 2 times. It's a pretty spectacular view, at least in my book, coming down the hill here and seeing the Manukau harbour spread out right and left in front of you. And as I did mention earlier, straight across, if we were to, as the crow flies, go straight off this road and launch across the water, the next piece of land would be the Auckland airport. So whenever you fly into Auckland, this is most likely some of the body of water that you're going to see as you, just before the plane hits the runway. Lands on the runway, let's put it that way. And we've now reached Graham's Beach itself. This is quite a tidal beach, meaning that the water does go out quite a way and you're left with some kind of mud flats or sand flats. But as it turns out today, the tide was up, blue water right up to the seawall here, which is really quite an attractive sight. Some residential homes along here, lucky people. That's about where we're going to leave this one. So wherever you are, ride safe. Hope you're taking care out there. Have fun. See you next week.